I feel like not many people looked at my lyrics to the song. I wrote that song like fucking almost a year ago now. And not many people talk about the lyrics. They just say, oh my God, good song in the comments. No one's really said anything about the actual lyrics. So if you actually look at the lyrics, there's a pretty big part of my mindset, pretty much a long time coming, in which I said, my influence be getting bigger every day. I need some competition because I'm tired of being in this position, getting told to disappear like I'm a fucking magician, but I don't listen, making numbers like a fucking mathematician. You need nothing with your life for years is fucking tradition. So that part is whatever. That's just like, he's just saying shit about hate, whatever. But it's the part after that where it literally, this was written a long time ago, and it really showed my mental state and a big reason for why I want to leave, right? Like, it says, I'll be over in this corner going fucking insane, in my room alone, writing these words inside my brain. The only outlet that I have since I rose to fame. When I'm sitting in my home, it doesn't feel the same. I need eyes on me now that I need constant attention. How the fuck can I live life when I'm not looking at mentions, as in like Twitter mentions? Going crazy looking at my stats for viewer retention, which is a YouTube stat. I'm here stuck at my desk like I'm at detention. Like I'm stuck here doing this job like I'm at detention. Because detention, no one has fun in detention. That whole part was written like a long ass time ago. And it really shows more so the mental state I have and more reasonings towards why I want to leave. You know, people only latch onto the first part of that and think that's like the be all end all, but it's not. Look at the second part, bro, you know? I know it looks pretty goofy or whatever, but I actually had reasoning behind a lot of the lyrics here. And this is like cringe. I know my lyrics are cringe. I get it. I'm cringe, whatever. But I did actually have meaning. Basically, the thought process behind this was make the intro goofy and the chorus goofy, as in like make it more unrelated to my real self and make it more related to like what people think I am. So if you look at the lyrics, the intro is, I want to feel your heat against my skin, the feelings I've been trying to hold in, I want you, please just let me in, I want you, baby, just let me in. I don't say that shit on stream normally, but that's what people want me to say. People like that. People like the idea that I would do that, right? That's why in these parts, I'm writing it as if it's the perspective of the viewers seeing me, right? And the rap parts are my real self, the parts that I feel behind the screen. So every singing part is like the way I portray myself or the way people want me to be portrayed, and all the rapping parts, for the most part, apart from the first part of rap part, is like how I actually feel about stuff. That's why, you know, on the chorus, it says, like, now can you feel my heart, detect my love? Something you don't know you miss, like, love. How many words before you detect my love? You know that I love you, only one option to choose. So, you know that I love you. You guys know, I don't really say I love you, really, anymore. I used to say it, but I feel weird when I say it. But again, this is like a way of portraying the way that people want me to be. People want me to say I love you all the time. They want to say that, like, I love you back. When people say I love you in super chats and shit, they want me to say I love you back, but I don't say it because it makes me feel a little weird, right? It makes me feel like I'm feeding into something. So that's why this part of the song which is the chorus, is like showing the way that people portray me, or I portray myself to them somehow. I don't know. And then after the rap part, it says, it goes back to the way I'm portrayed again, which is don't panic, look at me. To calm down, your stare is all I need, but I just want you to make me free. That part was around the idea that like people see VTubers and me, even if I don't like cater towards it, as a way to calm down, as a way of like a therapist in a way. Like you guys, not you guys, but a lot of people want me to be the person they can go to relieve all their mental problems and stress, right? They want me to be like, don't panic, look at me. You know, don't panic, look at me. They want me to be like that. They want me to say that. They want me to be their guidance. They want me to be, you know, whatever, right? You get what I mean? And then I'll try to match your pace. You won't forget my taste. So can't I end the night in your embrace? Of course, I don't say stuff like that, but of course, this is showing the character again. And then, now can you feel my heart detect my love? You know, you just can't get enough lalali love. Again, if that's in relation to the character, you know, of what people see my character as, portrayed as, these people just can't get enough, right? They can't get enough of my quote unquote love, which I don't even really give. Again, this is just random shit, right? Doesn't really matter. But then I go back to rapping, which means it's my real self. If I'm rapping, it means like my inner self, the person behind the screen. And it says, gonna want to take a moment just to look a little deeper. You're the one that's gonna save me just like a goalkeeper. Playing a game, dodging bombs. It's feeling like it's Minesweeper. Can't you just realize through these bars you're a gatekeeper for my heart? So, if that it isn't really obvious what I mean by this, maybe look past my actual self, the person who's been singing the chorus, singing the lines and shit. Look a little deeper, and you'll see the only people who can really save me is you, because you make me. You make me as a streamer, right? If my community doesn't improve or gets worse, that affects me, right? If the community improves and becomes perfect, then that changes me. It makes me feel perfect. So that's why I say you're the one that's gonna save me just like a goalkeeper. Playing a game dodging bombs, it feels like it's Minesweeper. When I'm saying dodging bombs, it's like dodging controversies, because I feel like I'm always in a position where I'm like, I say one thing, it gets taken so literally because I am really bad with words, because I've always been that way. And then it just feels like I hit a massive landmine and everything explodes out of proportion. And then everyone hates me, and then it's like, fuck. Like, what the fuck do I do now? And then, can you please just realize through this buzz, you're a gatekeeper for my heart. So a gatekeeper for my heart. I'm saying you're a gatekeeper for my heart. As in, you kind of, through these things blowing up and stuff, these people act like they care about me or whatever, right? But then they do things, whenever I say something that's like, they don't agree with, they'll like belittle me and make me feel like shit or whatever. But then they say that they have my good intentions, I guess. Like, they say they have my good intentions by what I'm saying. For me to improve as a person, or for me to realize I'm a bad person so I can move on, or stuff like this, right? That's what I'm saying. You're a gatekeeper for my heart. Because you say you're a fan, yet you do shit like this. It's like, bro, it's really, really weird. And I know all these lyrics are cringe. I get it. There was quite a lot of thought put behind it, but I'm not a rapper, I'm not a singer, I'm not a songwriter, so it probably didn't come across the way that I was thinking it would come across in my head, because, you know, the way I sing, the way I rap, the way whatever, I'm so inexperienced in all of these fields, it just comes off a little bit cringe or whatever. But that's the actual meaning behind the lyrics, and that was the idea behind the lyrics, for me. Na 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 da 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 da